Today we're having a show together with Evangelist Ann Wanda or Ann Kagiri. We will be talking about issues concerning our daily lives, concerning the youths, marriage, purpose, identity, assignment. I hope this show be a blessing to you. So, Evangelist Ann,
Yes,
welcome to the show.
thank you.
I know, or I hope, I'm hoping we're going to have a very nice conversation,
Yes,
captivating.
yes.
So I would like to ask you to pour out some wisdom and talk to us about these issues. I know you have a lot to tell us, so I'll just give you the opportunity.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. I greet you, my listener. My name is Evangelist Ann. I'm happy to be in this show this evening, and thank you for inviting me, Solomon. So I believe there are issues we can share that can help a sister or a brother somewhere there, because this journey of life is very complicated. We need to gather wisdom how to flow. So where I'm going to start my discussion is in the area of purpose, because purpose is everything that is going to define your journey. And so somebody would want to discuss and ask me, what is purpose? And purpose is that ultimate reason that you were created, that plan that God has for you from the beginning. That means when He brought you to this earth, what He had in mind. I am sure that if one has visited a house where there is pots being made, you will see when the potter is doing formation, he will come up with a pot, another one is a cup, another one is a spoon. So he has a certain design and a plan for each vessel that he's making. That is the same way our God does. He talks to Jeremiah and told him that before I formed you in your mother's womb, I knew you and I called you, I sanctified you, and I called you a purpose. That means God had already a plan for Jeremiah, and already he knew he is a prophet. So your purpose is very ultimate and very important for you to know who you are in God, and you need to have a personal, desire and pursuit to understand what kind of a vessel am I, what is my purpose on earth, who am I. And it is not very difficult for you to discover your purpose, because your purpose is all about you. It is, I can say, whatever resonates with you easily, that is an indication of what you're carrying. I'm looking at people like singers. If you're a singer, it is very easy to identify you're a singer, because even you have music from a tender age. If you're a leader, it's also very easy to identify. When you go to schools, you'll be able to identify a leader automatically. They start leading other children. If you're a creative person, you start making those creativity things even when you're a very tender person. So, toddler. So I can say purpose is more, if you are careful to look at yourself, you'll be able to know the things that flow easily within you. Whatever is locked with you is not very difficult to flow. If you are somebody who is, I think the people who are, speakers, it's very easy to speak. Those things flow easily. They will do poems in school, they will do all kind of stuff. So your purpose is not rocket science to understand. You just need to look within yourself and understand what you flow easily in. And that you flow in, you'll be surprised to find it is also your talent and ability. People who are designers, they start from a very tender age. Good footballers, they start from a tender age. Your purpose is more connected with your talent and your gift. So you need to look within yourself and understand, this is who I am, and ask the Holy Spirit in the process. And listen to people, what they also talk to you. They talk about you, because sometimes people will see you more than you see yourself. And when they give you faces of who they think you are, you don't have to carry them, but you need to just Pick them and also validate within yourself whether you are that person. When you discover your purpose, it will be much easier for you to take the right path in life, because you don't want to go to, like now children, our secondary school girls are going up to Form 4, and the parent says you go and do law, and probably this girl is not even a lawyer at all. Maybe she's called as a designer. So you go spend your time, the money, everything, but this is not going to fulfill you, because inside you, that is not what is locked inside you. You could have done better if you were a designer, because you flow in that area. Discover your gifts, your potential, the things that you are carrying, what God has designed you to deliver to humanity. That is what is going to give you a definite direction in your path, and you are going to be accurate. Your life is going to be satisfying. And purpose connects you to the right people. It connects you to the right marriage partners. It connects you to everything around you. So if you are off purpose, you don't understand yourself, then you connect wrongly, and that means those relationships will not work. Yeah.
Before we go on, so purpose is interesting, like we have heard, and we will agree that people would be happier if they followed their purpose and not as we have been told, listening to what is imposed on us. We will be happy and successful. We will also agree that a lot of those people who have been successful and have done good things are people who have gone against the status quo.
Yes.
And done what was specific and purposeful to them. Now, talking about purpose, Evangelist,
Yes.
do you say, or will you say that purpose is important in choosing a life partner?
Yes, I will say 100%. This is very crucial. If you look at the book of Genesis, in the beginning, the Bible talks about Adam and Eve. And when Adam was created and put in that garden, he did not find a helpmate until God put him to sleep and created a woman. And so when Adam woke, he said, wow, he has found the flesh of my flesh, the bone of his bone, and fitted perfectly with him. So what that means is that the woman that God brought to Adam was a perfect match of himself. If you break that information down, it means they were totally compatible in every area of their life. You can see they were also placed in the Garden of Eden. That is the place where Adam had been placed by God to work and take care of the animals, the trees, and everything else. So when she was brought, Eve was a helpmate in the same garden. That means their place of assignment was in the garden. And that is the place they enjoyed to be together. So when you are choosing a mate, very important to understand the garden that God has sent you. Because if, for example, you are a producer, there is no way you can go to marry a doctor. That cannot work. You must be able to enjoy the production business together. If you're a singer, you also have to look for somebody who is in the same area. If you are a farmer, there's somebody who enjoys the same fraternity. If you're a doctor, that is also the area that you should look at, because the two of you are created to be the similar software. I was sharing with Solomon before that there is no way you can use a Samsung and put a Nitel software inside. That means they are not compatible. So you must choose the person that is compatible with you, and the compatibility comes with the garden and the assignment. So when a person is looking for a mate, it's not necessarily the beauty, the outward look, the looks, the things that we are always looking at. Those can be very misleading, because eventually after you come together, because marriage is actually a lifelong relationship, it means then you will get to a place where you realize that after the body chemistry is gone, then you are not even compatible. You cannot talk the same language, you cannot talk the same ideas, because you are two different software. Now you have already built up a home together, there are children involved, but you two, the two partners in this relationship, they soon discovered they were not compatible. They did not enjoy each other because they were not sent in the same garden.
Awesome. So may I just inform you but Evangelist Anne is not a youngster. She is a mother. She is talking from a point of experience. So yeah, you heard it. For the best case in marriage, choose a partner where we'll be able to work in the same garden. I don't know about you, I don't know what you think. You could have married someone who is not in the same garden as you, but if it works well and fine, you're not saying that you divorce them. But if you want it for the best case scenario, according to Evangelist Anne, find someone whom you're able to work in the same garden. So may I also inform you that Evangelist Anne Wanda will be releasing her own book called, what's the name?
The name of the book is Identity, Purpose, and Assignment.
Alright, yeah, Identity, Purpose, and Assignment. It will be coming out soon, so I hope you look for that book. It's a very nice book, nice content to be able to read more of this wisdom you hear. Should we talk about how that affects the children? Should we talk about assignment? Because we're talking about purpose. Will we mention something about assignment and identity?
Yes. It is very important also to know that your identity is not by you understanding the gifts and the talents that you are carrying. So until you get to a place where you know who I am in God, we're sharing with Solomon, even getting to understand the self-image that God has already put in you. You are a person of value. So those things are very important. They play a very big role in your life to navigate through life. You must not go around looking for people to affirm you that this is who I am. You need already to be affirmed by God that you are His son and this is your gift. If you are a computer expert, you already know that you have the gift. So you're not looking for validation by somebody else. You only need to be into that area. So understanding your identity, what you carry, is very important because if you don't, people will undervalue you, they can misuse you, they can redirect the wrong information towards you or call you things that you are not. Always ask God to give you a very clear understanding. And this is also personal effort that you put to understand the gifts you have. And work on those gifts so that you already know the gifting that is inside you. On regards to children, and I think I would want to speak more about the youth. The youth are people that they need to actually be helped a lot because they don't even understand what is right, but they are excited. They want to go and just start life. But life, you have to actually, it is very personal and specified. So it's very important to understand what is your purpose and what is your identity. Because before you understand these things, it is wrong for you to make decisions of marriage, of career, of places to be. These are all interlocked. Understand, who am I? Am I a designer? Am I a radio production person? Or am I called in the music world? Am I called in the athletic world? Understand, because that is where now you start forming relationships. Otherwise, if you run in the wrong path, people don't understand it. Destiny is a result of the choices you make. The decision, every decision you make, it is a part of destiny. So if you take a decision in the wrong path, I'm sorry, because you're going to end up in university. You're not going to go to Nairobi. So you must be in the right path to arrive in your destiny. So we need to be very careful, especially for the youth, because that is usually the case. You can take the wrong path. And when you take the wrong path, you waste a lot of years, a lot of time, and you're not even guaranteed that you're going to survive on that direction you went, because that is not where God has sent you. It's important to take the right path, because the path that God sends you, He gives you grace for it. That means that path has an insurance of protection from God, because that is His will. Sometimes when you take the wrong will, yes, God is sovereign, He'll always protect us. But you have put yourself at a risk, because that is not the plan of God. Very important to ask God to give us a true identity. You identify yourself and your purpose, and then you form relationship around that area.
Alright, so there you have it. Unfortunately, we may not be able to continue further than that. that's all the time we have for now. Hope that information has blessed your soul. Keep locked, keep listening. Thank you.
Bye bye. God bless you.